Welcome everyone, we got loads to talk about, including an early look at the brand new Fortnite Agency and more changes going on right now in Fortnite in its final few weeks of its season as we're about to progress into Chapter 2, Season 3. Now, I just got to point out, this is probably the craziest Fortnite skin we've ever seen. I'm going to be using it. It's going to draw so many players to me, but it's honestly the most crazy thing I've ever seen. If you're picking up anything in the store, as always, remember to pop in code ALIA, like all of these guys, for a huge shout out. And if you're excited to see what new parts of the map are going to look like, smash that thumbs up button right now, subscribe for all the latest news. Let's just jump into it and I'll show you what's up. All right, let's take some people down and let's explore potentially what could be the new agency in Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 3. Wait, what? That place is completely different. Just shows how often I land here, I can't lie, but I have not actually seen that before. Thank you, Mad Eagle. Now, if you haven't seen, by the way, I've done a whole video on literally these signs. That sounds very boring. It's actually really interesting, but these signs actually mean a lot more than you'd first realize. So if you haven't seen the Fortnite... Oh. Calm down there, little bot. Garden Dolphin. Be taking your SMG, buddy. Thank you. The shape of Fortnite and everything that we know is set to change so much with Chapter 3. Hello? Ooh, nice build. Goodbye. I'll be taking everything you picked up. Thank you. I appreciate it. One of the best things to do when it comes to thinking about this next season and thinking about Fortnite in general at the moment is essentially, and we do know this, but it's good to remind ourselves, essentially, the second chapter of Fortnite is mimicking in a slightly faster way, but it is mimicking essentially what was Fortnite Chapter 1 in the form of the development of the map and everything that's changing. Now, if we look back at the Fortnite map, over the first even 3 seasons initially of Fortnite, it barely changed, We probably had more changes. Maybe not, actually. I guess with Tilted Towers being an absolutely huge change, probably haven't had something quite on that scale, but we have seen an equivalent addition of new places. You know, the agency, the shark, the changing of the shark also to the prison. So you know what? Actually, yeah, we are progressing at a very similar rate, and really nothing sort of giant on a huge scale changed until really... we could say, actually, Season 4. My God. Is that a bot or... It's got to be a bot, right? Holy, this pistol's actually high-key lit as well. So the flooding of the Fortnite map actually happening, if it all goes ahead as everything is looking like in Season 3, it'd actually be a little bit ahead of what we've had in the previous chapter, in Chapter 1. That's just worth noting. Although things may feel a little... Whoa, Ninja is actually a bot in Fortnite. Like, he is literally using him as a bot. How does it feel, Ninja? Although these seasons may feel a little bit slow, things are progressing. And so far, if there's been one consistency with each change of the season, it's that the center of the map, slap bang in the middle, has seen big changes from essentially what was just a load of cabins, really, to becoming what we now know as the agency, which, by the way, I have something to talk about. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I actually just think it's a little bit of a discrepancy and difference between the trailer and what ended up going on. But just wait, let me waste my ammo shooting this thing down. Come on, you giant Deadpool. Who, by the way, all of these Deadpool things should be staying to the end of the season. So, probably another 3-4 weeks. Whoa! Absolutely godly drop. Don't mind if I do. But going back to the agency quickly, fun fact, in the trailer and the actual reveal for this season, it actually showed, believe it or not, the agency with a lot of gold in it, a lot of gold accents. Bearing in mind, Midas was locking it down and has been locking it down since the beginning. It does make a lot of sense because ultimately, Midas, whatever he touches turns to gold. So if he wants to go around and make his whole building gold, he doesn't have to spend a load of money doing it. All he's going to do is literally just give it a tap and it's going to turn into gold. But if we then look at the actual agency, like right now, I don't think any of it's gold, really. One thing that always stuck out for me was this little front bit right here was definitely gold, but it just isn't in real life. But here within the agency actually lies another bigger secret that I want to take a look at, and I've not really seen anyone talk about it. Whether or not it's been added within literally the recent updates or if it's been there for a while is something that is hard to prove unless we go through a lot of old footage, but either way, it doesn't matter massively because it's really cool. And it could be giving us an early look at the agency within the next season. Very possibly. No people around here. Got to be careful. There's one down. Hey, buddy. Don't think I'm gonna let you get a res off. 2 down. Where'd your teammate go? Hello. Where's the rest of your team? Shake him down. Don't forget to do it. Can't lie, I forget to do it all the time. Oh, there he comes. As you can see, very effective, very useful when used properly. SMG spam, I'll take it. Almost messed it up massively. All I really want here is to take over the agency. Oh, these guys were high key actually stacked. Holy. You know what I'm going to do actually? I need to be smart about this. I haven't done many videos playing and talking at the exact same time in a little while. It used to be all I did. Give me 1 second. All right, I know where I'm going. Shout out to Toxic Jude on Twitter. Hopefully his helicopter doesn't get in our way. He's off. He's off. All right, so say you're facing the front of the agency, just like I am. I'm going to assume it's not quite as messed up as this. If we follow this correctly, you're going to want to come over to this wall here, which normally has a chest behind it, by the way. Yeah, just there. We're going to go upstairs. And you see his little thing there? What is this? I'm going to go into replay mode and take a proper look at this. But what are we seeing here? Now, there's a few answers. Either we're getting a look at what the agency wants to be in the future. A bigger, arguably better version of the agency. This is what they want to design. This is what they want it to be. The version we're in at the moment is only like the current sort of beta version of the agency. Or there's a lot of Fortnite theories that go around in terms of Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, almost like alternate realities and different versions of the same world. Maybe this was a previous base or almost a base that existed in another version of Fortnite and the Fortnite world, and this is what it looked like. But I believe this could have been here from the beginning of Chapter 2. There's a few things to note here is actually the logos. The logos are the Ghost logos. Obviously, the Ghost logos are all over here as well. It's meant to be locked down by the Ghost agents. And all of the agents are meant to be sort of like choosing their allegiance. Do they go Ghost? Do they go Shadow? And I believe that all of their allegiances have actually been dictated by you, by me. Whichever version of the skin we choose throughout the season, because you can only choose to send, for example, Meowscles off to the Shadow side and get the Shadow skin, and then once you've done that, you can't get the Ghost version. And if we go around the map and look at what all of the agents have done so far, if I'm correct in saying I think every single one of them has turned to Shadow version. If that's not quite right, I'll let you know. But as a result, we have ultimately been creating and forming the storyline for this season. Now, at the moment, yes, the agency is Shadow, and obviously the one in the picture here is Shadow as well. There's also some names going on here. E, G, and I can't tell if there's another letter there or if there's an X or something. I think it's just EG. What does EG stand for? Potentially an Easter egg for what's going to be happening in the next season. Right in front of us on this picture here in the middle of the agency. Now, the thing is, because of some leaks that we've had, apparently the agency is actually going to end up being Shadow related. That makes a little bit more sense. As I said, all of the agents so far have turned to the Shadow allegiance. And also through leaked files, we actually know that the agency is going to get destroyed, potentially and most likely right at the beginning of, or even the end of this season moving into the next season, which means that picture there, if it does end up being real, and that is what a version of the future agency looks like, it's not going to happen for a little while. So we are looking far, far, far ahead into the future with that, which is crazy, which also, just want to point out, means I need some bandages and some way of healing. That's what it means. Holy. Should be something in here. I'll take that. But it also means there's still so many secrets, guys, on the Fortnite map that people just aren't picking up on, sat in front of our nose. It's been there for what, like 10, 11, 12 weeks now. We need to be more on it. Keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Be on the search for anything that you can find. Will this place ultimately be covered in gold before the end of the season and before, according to the leaked files, it ultimately gets destroyed in what we can only assume will be the live event for this season? I don't know. Will you ever be gold? I don't think so. I think that trailer was just a little bit of an accident, believe it or not. But I do think there's a very high chance it could become a far bigger, better V2 version of the agency, according to that picture. Ooh, Ooh, what's this? 5 other players left. Can we get that cheeky Vic Royale as well? Solo versus squads. Let's not forget that there's always a god team at the end. So I am not in a good position right now. I cannot lie, but we've got a good loadout thanks to the people that we did kill at the agency. And there goes somebody on his merry or her merry way. I'm a bit worried that they're running by themselves, which means it's 1v1 v4. Okay, no, maybe not actually. I'm seeing that person. I'm also seeing... Thank you, XP coin. Also seeing all the builds over there. Okay, well. Oh, he just took the supply drop. That is not good. And a heli? Really? Yikes. Landed it. Nice. That's good. That's good. That's good. See ya. Hopefully, this person here... Where are you hiding now, eh? Not looking quite as confident. They're being shot at by someone. More of that, please. Don't know where you are, but more of that. Oh, that's a big hit. Oh, that's a really big hit. Oh, that's a really big hit. Oh, that's a really big hit. How's there still 4 people left? What, 2 under me and a random are shooting? Oh, yo, is that someone over there? That was a bot. I don't have many builds left, can't lie. Oh, it's 1v2. I think the remaining 2 people are underneath me. There goes one of them. Please get your teammate back. Really? Really? Hashtag Allier is a bot. Nothing more to say. Let me know what you think of our potential new agency. Check out more videos on screen here, including seeing more info on the floods and everything that's going on in the final few weeks this Fortnite season. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow as always for another video.